football with the run. At the 45 on his way. Oh, look out. There he goes. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Toss sweep to the right. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Once you start getting closer to the end zone, you start bringing in more big bodies, right? They're going to run the football more. The field shrinks. I can run different coverages, but really nice job saying, that's fine. You bring in the big bodies. I'm going to toss the ball in the perimeter for a nice positive gain.
He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Nerves of steel right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clubs, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
save my boy online. Oh no, he's not even on. Damn. Oh, you know we opening next. That'll.
That's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
First down for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Big play coming here. The last thing you want to do is squander this type of field position on the opening drive. Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clogged.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On 4th down, going to the air. Unloads it downfield. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
First down for this offense. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying to find his man on first down. They're trying to get to it. Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man, it's Reynolds. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a fourth and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? The defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, fourth down, offense has to make a decision.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the back. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now as the whole playbook's open, the defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're scoreless.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Line gets set, first down. Hand off from the shotgun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The give to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Time to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 20.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here comes the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Back to pass, it's Sanders. Dances away from the heat. He'll fire to his right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty.
With the game time.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical. They've been making plays. So now, which of these offenses can break the tie? It's not going to be easy, but for this offense now taking the ball here first in the second half, they've got to get something going.
Finally giving the defense some credit. How did that feel coming out of your mouth? Did it hurt? Like, did you not like to say that? It sounded painful.
I just threw up in my mouth.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Nice move there. Stopped after making the catch.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to them. I've been trying to create some space out wide, dump them the football, let them make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
The old toss, right? Toss it to him on the perimeter, get on the edge quickly. Receivers better block on the outside. Go get me some positive yards, get a fast guy in space. Nice play call.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Tackle is made after the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.